be the one I've been looking for, baby. Ooh, I need to know.
Hey everybody, I hope everybody's doing well. Welcome to my page channel, wherever you found me. I'm Rena D. I'm going to do my, energy series for July. This is for the fire signs. Yeah, I got to get it all together in my head. So I'm going to put out some tarot cards and I'm going to put out some oracle cards. So, you know, get you some tea, relax, and let's get into it. So I hope everybody's doing pretty good. We're in retrograde season, so there's a lot of shifting energies going on. Let's call in our team. Angels, spirit guides, our higher selves, angels of love and light, ancient ones. What do you have? Did I say that this is going to be for the Aries? I know I said the fire signs, but this is for the Aries. Yeah. What do you have for the Aries? What should the Aries see for the month of July? Yeah, I think that's good enough. And I'm going to cut it, and then we're just going to pull from the top. Yeah. The Wheel of Fortune is on the bottom. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Okay. So, main energy out is the Emperor. This is your energy. So, this is authority, power, making decisions, thought through, you know. Yeah, this is good energy. This is stable energy, but it's also, you know, get to it, get right down, you know, making I love the Emperor, because the Emperor energy is all of the kings in rolled into one. So the Emperor is smart, is kind, is just, you know, just thinking about everybody, but at the same time can be very, very severe. So there's no playing around, you know, there's business to be tended to. And the Emperor, yeah, let's just keep going. So this is the main energy out for July. Seems like you're gonna have to be, you know, in that place where you're the one that people will be looking to in a way. So yeah, get ready. Oh, but the challenge is this energy of grief. This is the 5 of Cups. So with the Emperor, okay, so the Emperor has to make decisions that not everybody understands what the Emperor has to do. I heard a sermon from T.D. Jakes. He was talking to leaders, and he was saying that a leader has to be a 360-degree person, somebody that sees every aspect of things. And that's the Emperor, okay? But the leader also employs other people, kings, queens, and whatnot, that are 90-degree people. You hire them to focus on, you know, something in particular. But when you are the Emperor or the leader, you're looking at all things. So you're not going to make everybody happy. So this 90 person over here might propose something that you reject, and they might not like, you know, the reason that you've done it, but you have a reason for it. And so you might not make everybody happy, you know, so that makes sense as to why this would be your challenge. Sitting in the grief, there's something that has taken place already, and instead of being able to go on with life and say, okay, well, it is what it is, you're still kind of mulling over whatever it was, and it's a problem. Okay, so it's like you're focusing on these 3 cups that have spilled, but there's still hope over here that you've turned your back on, or, you know, it's just that you're not paying attention to it. And sitting in that grief, it's not that you want to invalidate the whatever it was that happened or what you're feeling. You have to deal with it though. Okay, so let's see what's in your unconscious. Okay, so you have the Knight of Wands. This energy is, I always think of it as like player energy. It's get in and go. And I say player energy, but see this so far, it's like there's emotion here, but the Emperor being on the throne, it's almost like this energy, this is how you operate. You operate like, I gotta get it and go. You know, it's like, I have too many things to do. I have a lot of things going on. And so, you know, boom. That's kind of the Aries way. Aries can be impulsive. Aries can be very, well, it's an active masculine sign. So it's like taking action. You're doing, but the problem with this is if you don't spend time on a thing, then you'll miss something, right? So this Knight of Wands, this fire energy, it's fast, it's determined, and it's the way you operate. It's the way that you operate. It's not always a bad thing. It's just kind of the program that you run on. And it's not a bad thing with the Emperor either, because the Emperor, depending on the circumstances, well, the Emperor always has to be in decision-making mode. You know, you have to always, the Emperor, the leader, always has to be on in thought mode, but also in action mode, because you're tending to so many different things. So having this type of energy to run on is good. It's really good, because you don't want to be out in battle and you give out an energy, right? You want to have all of the energy and determination and will to fight that you possibly can. So it's not bad. The bad, where it can be bad, is the non-committal part of it. It's like, I have a purpose, I'm gonna do this, but if you don't find an anchor, you won't stick with it. So that's a problem. Okay, so you have death in your past. So something came to an end, and that's what's influencing this. Death is a transformation. It's like something ran its course and it's over, it's done, and a new beginning is starting. So that's good. This is what you're looking at. So maybe in your recent past, I'm making this video in June, so maybe June, May, whatever, you know, has brought something to an end. And now, okay, so that makes sense why the Emperor is in the main energy, because you're in that. All right, so what next? What's the plan? What are we doing? What needs to be done? Okay. Okay. So in your awareness, you have the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is rest and rejuvenation. So yeah, okay, it's making sense. Something that needed to happen happened, came to an end. It was like a battle. It was a war. You won, perhaps. I don't know. I'm assuming that you did because you're in this emperor mode. But who knows? Not every emperor wins, right? Some emperors are losers. I'm just saying, not everybody is perfect. Not everybody is in their winning season of life. Some people are true assholes. I'm just saying. So anyway, you're right now you're in this mode of, okay, let me just chill. Let me get my ducks in a row so that I can be an emperor who is just and fair and right and not an asshole. So yeah. And there's a challenge to that because you have this 5 of Cups. You're sitting in grief. And who doesn't cry at a funeral? I mean, well, I'm pausing because I laughed at a funeral once and it wasn't really my fault. Somebody made me laugh and it was really an asshole thing to do, but I couldn't help it. But my point is, this death, it's like there's a funeral, there's a symbol. I know that was bad. Chalk it up to just me being an Aries. Okay, I have asshole moments, I promise. I know, and I'm okay with it. You should too. You should be okay with it. I don't laugh at every funeral. It was just that one, and somebody made me laugh, and it was their family's funeral, so it's their fault. Yeah, okay, here we are. The death in the past, that's something that nobody's gonna fault you for being in grief, right? But if you're in the emperor mode, and if that's what you're being called to be in the month of July, you might want to consider that it's not all lost, right? It's not all lost. And here's the thing about it. People don't understand the Aries energy. People think that Aries are simple assholes. You know, it's like they think they're all that. They're so arrogant, this, that, and the other. But Aries are really, really sensitive people. And Aries has this drive, this ambition. They're almost like, humanitarians. It's really like that because they think, the Aries tend to think, I like the way I feel right now, and I wish everybody could feel this way. So there's this big-heartedness that goes into being an Aries. So there's like this misconception that an Aries can take anything, just throw it at them. But we get tired, right? This energy of fire and passion, it can wear a person down, it really can. So all that to say, don't beat yourself up for feeling weary and tired. Please take the rest and relaxation. Do self-care, meditation, grounding. Go outside with your shoes off and, enjoy nature, because it's going to be very helpful for you. Okay, so let's see what's coming in. High Priestess energy. So yeah, this is good. This is good because you'll be able to, with the High Priestess, see, she is about unconscious, I want to say it's emotions, but it's also intuition. And I'm saying unconscious because some of the things that we do, we're not conscious of. It's like our animal instincts. This energy right here in the subconscious, this High Priestess will take notice of this energy when it happens, because that's what her role is. She goes to the deep. She goes to the dark place and is comfortable there. Seriously comfortable there, and is able to come out with an understanding. Now, she's not the one that's gonna, you know, go to the dark place, come back and preach a sermon on what she saw. She's not that person. She's the person that takes it and says, okay, and considers it and makes changes, right? It's really a raw energy that's coming in for you. And I suppose that you're going to need that. It fits in here because what's happening here? This death card. It's almost like going through this, okay, the butterfly starts out as an egg, and then it hatches, and then it becomes a caterpillar that eats and eats and eats and eats and eats, and then it goes into this other phase, which is called a chrysalis. In that chrysalis, there's something that's happening. It's a death. It's a total transformation, and you have to go through that. So this to me is like that chrysalis phase, and you've gone through that chrysalis phase. But consider this: when the butterfly, the creature that we call butterfly, when it's ready to emerge and it has come out of that chrysalis, it doesn't just fly away immediately. It has to fill up its wings, fill up its body, and it has to sit there for a while and let its wings dry. And in that phase, it's arresting. You know, it's really acclimating yourself to this new environment. And in that space, you're taking in your new codes, right? Butterflies are fascinating. If you've never watched a butterfly documentary, I highly, highly, highly recommend it because they are so fantastic. Each butterfly has, well, everybody. Anyway, I'm not going to go into butterflies. But I do want to say this. When the butterfly is going through each one of its phases, you know, it isn't a butterfly until it is that winged creature. It's a caterpillar. It's a caterpillar when it's in that little worm-looking stage. But then, you know, when it goes through the transformations, it has a DNA upgrade. And in that DNA upgrade, there's this information, these codes, these light codes that are given to the butterfly so that it understands what the new terrain will be like, what it can do, what it cannot do. So this is good. You know, you want this. Don't try to fly too quickly, you know? All right, so let's see what energy, yeah. And remember the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom, that is an indication that your fortune is changing, right? You're changing in so many ways, and the world is changing with you. Yeah. Okay, so there's more of this grief energy. You have in your energy that you're sitting in is the 5 of Pentacles. So someone left you out in the cold. Someone did not honor you, see your worth, see your value, and you're still just kind of shaking that off in the month of July for some reason. Perhaps you're, you know, going to get some sort of a reminder when, okay, so go back to the codes, this upgrade. When you're, you know, in computer language, if you're going to reformat something or, well, yeah, I want to say that, but I want to say it in a different way. Sometimes when you're like transferring files, you have to categorize them in a certain way. And sometimes you see things in the files that you're transferring that remind you of, you know, what you did before, right? But it might not be something that is going to be in the new program that you're going to use, but it's still there. It's archived. And those things, they make you part of who you are, right? So this energy is it's legit. It is. It's and I want to make a note here. I want to point something out. This is the 5 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles is before that. And the 4 of Pentacles is like a guarded energy. You don't want to tell what you got going on. You don't want to, you know, you're not as generous as you used to be. And in this energy, the 5 of Pentacles, you're, it's almost like somebody gave you something, like a handout to move you out of that mindset. But yet you're still in this energy of being left out in the cold. But notice this, there's 2 figures on this card. One of them represents you and one of them represents another person. The other person, look how badly wounded that person is. You are probably walking with someone or have, I don't know, you know, whatever your situation is, notice that you have, there is a choice in the matter. You know, that's like a cathedral, a sanctuary of sorts. And all you have to do is go in there and ask for help, you know. Yeah, I think she's over it though. Look. She's over it. She's like, come on, Otis. All right, let's see what's in your environment. Okay, yeah, justice. Justice coming in to balance the scales. Anybody that's left you out in the cold, justice is coming in. And this is the 11. 11 is a master number of balance. Yeah. So your fortune is coming in. You are not gonna have to sit in this energy for too long. You know, the next card from the 5 of Pentacles is the 6 of Pentacles. And the 6 of Pentacles is about you being generous. You or the universe being generous to you. So let's see what your hope or fear is. Okay. All right. So you want a message of love. You want to be, you know, you want someone that will speak nice to you, you know. I made a post about the Mercury retrograde. And I said, you know, these are the rules for the Mercury retrograde. And the first rule was talk to me nice. Because, you know, in the retrograde, there's, you know, challenging communication, and we're in the retrograde. There's some other things that's coming up. I don't know if it's in July, but Mars will be in Aries until like next year. And Mars is the ruling planet for Aries. So Aries is going to be empowered in their energy, you know, that's this emperor. That's this emperor energy. So it's really like you got to get yourself ready. You got to get yourself ready, and you want to assemble people around you who will bring you, you know, love, messages of love, speaking kindly to you. Not that you need somebody's validation because you're the emperor. But this is the thing. You're going to be in a situation where you're not going to be taking too kindly to people who's not seeing your value, seeing your worth, leaving you out in the cold. You know, there's a sense in which a lot of people will lean on the Aries for encouragement, because that's what Aries do. You know, we're the cheerleaders of the team. We're the coaches of the team. We will boost you up simply because that's our energy. But then it's not always reciprocated. And so this is what you're wanting. You want your energy to be reciprocated. If you put it out, you want it back. So in the month of July, what I'm seeing is you're going to be taking a rest from a lot of people, right? And you've probably already cut out a lot of dead weight, you know, people that are showing up for a handout. I'm sorry, y'all. I keep messing with my hair. I can't really see, but it just looks like it's all over the place. Yeah, okay. I'm getting a little distracted. But you've probably already cut out a lot of people who have been simply in it for your energy, but leaving you empty vessel, not giving you any kind of praise, admiration, love, support, help, and expecting you to be, you know, okay with it. And that's something that a lot of Aries, I don't know, it's kind of a thing. And then Aries tends to be the ones that are like lashing out because this energy, you know, this energy is very impulsive, and it's like, oh, so you're gonna be like that, huh? All right. All right. Oh, this is sweet. This is sweet. This is sweet energy. You're going to come out of that 5 of Cups because the 6 of Cups is coming in. This is like sweet nostalgia love. And this is soulmate energy too. And it's balanced. It's very balanced energy. So it's very, very sweet. It's kind of what's needed in this, to bring, well, let me say it like this. It's what's needed in this type of energy. The 4 of Swords, this resting and rejuvenation, because what you're going to need to do is a lot of self-care. And you don't want this. You don't want a whole lot of passion when you need to be resting, right? So to have someone to come in that's bringing you flowers, that's, you know, talking to you nice and giving you a little bit of encouragement will support this energy for you, right? And help you to get yourself into that meditative state, this feeling safe, you know, going back to the butterfly example, when the butterfly is, you know, sitting there waiting for its wings to dry, anything could happen. You know, a bird could come along and then it's gone. No more butterfly. You know, it's a short-lived life. But you kind of need some people around you that can protect you while you're going through that. All right, so that's the tarot. I think it looks good. I want to get some oracle cards out to see what the energy is going to be in the month of July for the Aries. Yeah. And I have a lot of oracle cards. I have a lot of cards that I want to put out. Ooh, oh my gosh. It's almost 30 minutes long. This is going to be a long video. All right, so it's out quick. Good. Ooh, the thinking man. Okay, that's good. So this could either be your energy, or you could have somebody that's coming in that will help you consider some things. I got to see what it is that he's holding. Oh, that's beautiful. It's like a crystal. Very, a crystal. See? And this beautiful, intricate design. Well, I guess it's not too intricate, but it's interesting in the way that it's shaped. But the thinking man, this is actually the my older brother. He's not with us anymore, and on his tombstone we have engraved the thinking man, because he was that person. He was an Aries also. He was that person that really got deep, and everybody that knew him always considered him to be this deep thinker. Very troubled, but it's because he was very, I don't know, in touch with a lot of darkness, I think, is one of those things. But this implies someone who considers all things and can see beyond what is actually there. So this could be you, this could be somebody that's coming in, but this is the energy. And it's you know, this is what you're probably going to be in this. See, all of this, you're thinking about what you need to do. This Emperor, you know, so it makes sense. It does. All right, let's see. Let's get a psychic oracle. See, because that's the energy. It could be your energy, it could be somebody that's around you, or it could be, you know, just, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I'm really not sure. I'm getting ancestor energy from that because my brother just came in, you know, so you could be supported by a lot of unknown energies or unseen. I'll say that familiars that may make themselves known to you. In another video of mine, I spoke about some of my guides that have revealed themselves to me. Okay, intuition. The Archangel Metatron revealed himself to me that, you know, he's one of my guides. Intuition. So this goes along with the High Priestess. This is that same energy. So yeah, you're just going to be in that contemplative mode. And yeah, it's good. It's very supportive because you're going through some changes, or you have gone through some changes, and now you're just kind of, it's time to make some changes. Yeah, with that Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Okay. All right, so this is the Vortex. These are Vortex cards. I just got these a couple of weeks ago, and I really love these cards. This is the Law of Attraction. It's kind of like relationship cards. Relationships are, you know, how we relate to ourselves, how we relate to our environment, the people around us, and our source. I can always enter my vibrational vortex of creation. The key to getting inside your vibrational vortex of creation, of experiencing the absolute absence of resistance, of achieving complete alignment with all that you have become and all that you desire, and of bringing to your physical experience everything that you desire, is being in the state of appreciation, gratitude. That's my thing. And there is no more important object of attention to which you must flow your appreciation than that of self. See, that right there, my son said something to me on Father's Day. He brought me flowers, and he gave me a pep talk. He always tells me Happy Father's Day, and I tend to reject that, you know, because I'm not a father. But he said, you've always been my mother and my father. And with some other things that he said, stop being an asshole to yourself. So it kind of goes, I mean, it's one of those things, you know, you have to check yourself sometimes, because you might be giving and giving and giving to others, but what are you doing for yourself? What are you doing for yourself? So are you appreciating yourself? You know, are you pouring that good, beautiful, crystalline energy into your own being, into your own purpose? You know, are you selling yourself short? Huh? Are you? Are you? Because if you are, stop it. Stop it. Get with the program. All right, and let's see what the flowers want us to do. See how the flowers want us to grow. I can always enter my vibrational vortex creation. Yeah. Okay, so the flowers have a couple of things they want us to do. Okay. I love this. I love it together too. Look at it first. Just look at it. We have the daisy and the wild sunflower. One is protection and one is strength. Yeah. What did I say about the butterfly? You need people around you to guard you, to make sure that if the rains come, they'll shield you. If, you know, the little humans come by and they're like, oh, look, let me just pick it up. No, get away. You're going to have the protection that you need, but you have to make sure that you are walking in that, right? You have to feel that. You have to feel that vibration of protection. And if you don't know what that feels like, take some time to meditate, okay? If you've never felt supported, if you've never felt strong, you don't have to wait for somebody else to do that for you. I promise you, you don't. This is what you do. You go to a quiet place and you close your eyes and you think, what is it like to be strong? And then you wait for the answer. Don't try and come up with an answer. Just ask the question and listen for the answer. And whatever comes to you, accept it, right? Ask yourself right now, what does it feel like to be supported? What does it feel like to have success? What does it feel like to be strong? You know, and then actually listen to yourself. Take time to do that, you know. Being an Aries, you might feel like 15 minutes is a long time, but it really isn't. It's not. Time, I'm not gonna use myself as an example again, but sometimes only a few minutes can feel like an eternity, but it's not. It really isn't. And what is 15 minutes to 15 years? You could change your life in 15 minutes just by taking the time to ask yourself who you are, what you want, you know? Okay, so I want to get an Amenti Oracle card. These are the 42 negative confessions. Ma'at will weigh our hearts at the end of our journey here. And if we have succeeded in, you know, completed the task of lightening our load to the point of being weighed against a feather and finding that balance, then we can go on to the next, you know, leg of the journey. I don't know do you know what you want in your next life? Do you? Have you considered it? Because it's something that you should consider. I honor virtue, okay? So to live a virtuous life is to be in alignment. You see here? To be in alignment with truth, to know what the truth is. And there's a sense in which you can be without, you know, knowing. You can have you're not born knowing what you're supposed to do in this life. Well, that's not true. That's not true. You're not born knowing the system of the world, okay? You're not. You are born into a family, and you're being born into a dream. And that dream trains you to show up. And showing up successfully kind of goes against nature, because then you have to relearn as you go along what the truth is. And this truth is universal truth. This is the truth of the Most High. And when you can honor that, when you can honor knowing that your purpose is higher than being a family member, a employee, or even a business owner, when you can get outside of those conventions, get outside of the things that are expected of you in this life, then you will honor yourself. You will honor your soul. All right, so I bought these cards. These are not oracle cards. They're acts of kindness. And I just want to see what, give us some ideas on things that we can do this month that can bring a little bit more kindness into the world. So we have 2 here. Okay, all right, I like this. Make a loved one their favorite meal or dessert. How beautiful a day can be when kindness touches it. George Ellison. I think that's what that says, y'all. But anyway, I love these little cards. They're powerful little kindnesses that we can do. So hand out flowers to people you pass on the streets. Oh, wow. I love that. There's in each of us so much goodness that if we could see it glow, it would light the world. Sam friend. Yeah, see, that's really nice. Well, I hope this helped. I think I put out everything that I wanted to put out. I hope that your month is very prosperous. It looks good here. Take time to rest. Take time to, care for yourself. Self-love is very important. So, namaste, friends. Be well. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. Care about others. Care about the world. Pick up trash. Do all that stuff so that we can live in a nice, clean world. Yeah. So anyway, peace.